In the wild, the rule seems simple. Life is born, it lives, and eventually it ends. Death is certain, or at least, that's what we thought. But across the planet, some creatures refuse to surrender. They face the impossible, stare death in the face, and simply say, "Not today." When life ends for others, for them, it's just the beginning of a new chapter. From frozen tombs where their hearts nearly stop, to deadly droughts that turn lakes to dust, from raging fires to the poisons of predators, these are the ultimate survivors. They don't just live, they defy the very laws of nature. Welcome to Animal X Factor, where today we uncover the true warriors of the wild, the animals that refuse to die. Kicking off our countdown at number 5. We journey to the swamps, where a chilling spectacle unfolds. As winter's icy grip tightens and temperatures plunge below zero, most cold-blooded reptiles face a grim fate. But not the American alligator. As the water around them turns to solid ice, these ancient reptiles perform an incredible feat of survival. They enter a death-like state called brumation. Their heartbeat slows to a crawl, their metabolism grinds to a near halt, and their entire body seems to shut down. With only their nostrils poking just above the surface of the water, they create a breathing hole, a snorkel to the world above. For weeks, even months, they lie trapped in their frozen tomb, motionless, seemingly lifeless. To any observer, they look like statues of a bygone era. But don't be fooled. When the first rays of spring sunlight return and the ice begins to crack and thaw, something miraculous happens. Those reptilian eyes, once dull and vacant, flicker open. With a shudder, they awaken alive, hungry, and completely unchanged by their icy ordeal. They are the ice survivors. It's a chilling reminder that true monsters never really die, they just wait for the thaw. Coming in at number 4 is a story not of brute strength, but of sheer, unbreakable spirit. In a quiet jungle pond, a turtle drags itself slowly toward the water's edge. It's missing a leg, a devastating injury that for most animals would be a death sentence. In a world that demands perfection just to survive, this turtle redefines what it means to be whole. We can only imagine it's past a violent encounter with a crocodile, a predator's jaws clamping down. That should have been the end of its story. But nature gifted this creature with something far more powerful than 4 limbs, an unyielding willpower to live. Day after day, it adapts. It learns a new way to balance, a new way to move, a new rhythm for swimming through the water with only 3 legs. It's a struggle, a constant effort against the current, but it never stops. This turtle's journey is a powerful lesson. Survival isn't always about being the strongest, the fastest, or the most fearsome. Sometimes it's simply about refusing to stop moving forward, no matter what you've lost. It is the unbreakable spirit, victorious and basking in the sun. At number 3, we venture to the parched, cracked earth of an African lakebed. The sun has baked the ground into a mosaic of dried mud, and the only sound is the desolate whistle of the wind. Here, drought has claimed everything. The plants are withered, the insects are gone, and any creature that couldn't flee has perished. Everything, that is, except for one remarkable fish. When the last drop of water vanished, the lungfish didn't surrender. It dug down into the mud and performed a biological miracle. It secreted a cocoon of mucus around its body, which hardened into a protective shell. Inside this tomb, it entered a state of suspended animation, slowing its breathing to just one single breath every few minutes. Its body waits, preserved, for days, for months, for years if it has to. It sleeps through the death of its entire world. But when the seasons turn and the storm clouds finally gather, the first drops of rain strike the baked earth like a drumbeat of revival. As the lakebed fills, the mud softens, the cocoon dissolves, and the lungfish wriggles free, gasping its first breath in a new reborn world. It has outlasted the sun. It has beaten death itself. This is the sleeper of the drought. Our number 2 spot takes us into the heart of an inferno. A forest fire rages, consuming everything in its path. Trees explode into torches, the ground glows with embers, and a thick blanket of smoke chokes the air. No creature can survive this hellscape, or can it? When the flames finally recede, they leave behind a world of ash and silence, but look closer. From beneath a scorched rock, something stirs. A spider crawls out, a tiny survivor in a blackened wasteland. While the firestorm raged above, some spiders found refuge. They hid in deep pockets of soil, tucked themselves into crevices in thick tree bark, or sealed themselves inside silk-lined burrows that insulated them from the deadly heat. Their survival is a masterclass in instinct and preparation, and they don't just survive, they immediately begin to rebuild. As the smoke clears, a new web is already being spun between the charred skeletons of trees. From ashes to artistry, these tiny phoenixes remind us that rebirth is woven into the very fabric of survival. Their glistening new webs, catching the first morning dew, are a testament to resilience. And now, our number 1 animal that refused to die. In the deep of the night jungle, a gecko clings to a wall, its body trembling. A predator struck, and in a flash of instinct, the gecko sacrificed a part of itself to escape. Its tail is gone. For many creatures, such a wound would be a permanent disadvantage. But for the gecko, this loss is not an end, but a beginning. It has a superpower that seems to belong in science fiction. Regeneration. Within weeks, a small bud of tissue begins to form at the site of the injury. Cells divide and differentiate at an incredible rate. Skin, muscle, bone, and even a new spinal cord start to regrow. Within months, nerves reconnect, and a brand new, fully functional tail is complete. It's not just recovery, it is a complete rebirth. The gecko whole once more, flicks its new tail and returns to the hunt as if nothing ever happened. It's a profound symbol of renewal, a living demonstration that sometimes losing a part of yourself is the necessary price you pay to live again. Life finds a way, again and again and again. From the alligators frozen in icy swamps to the geckos that regrow what was lost, these creatures teach us something truly profound. Survival isn't just about strength or speed, it's about persistence, it's about adaptation. They defy the odds, they bend the rules of nature, and they show us that even when it feels like everything has ended, life always finds a door back in. Every heartbeat in the wild tells a story of struggle, and every survivor proves one undeniable truth: nature never ever gives up. If these incredible comeback stories inspired you, let's keep exploring them together. Hit that subscribe button, share this video, and become part of the Animal X Factor family. Thank you for watching, and let's continue to discover the wildest stories of survival on Earth.